Hi there, my name is Dr. Marissa May, and in this video, we'll be working through a trig proof using the identities. Now, here above my video, I have included 6 of the trig identities that we could be using. So I've included the reciprocals as well as the Pythagoreans. Now, in a trig proof, your goal is to take one side of the equation and make it look exactly like the other side. I tend to like to use the side that's a little bit more complicated. That's easier to simplify. And then I will work through the ones on the right side. So let's look inside this parentheses. I see this 1 minus sine squared. Now, I don't have a Pythagorean that looks identical to that, but I want you to see that I could manipulate this sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. If I will subtract sine squared from both sides, you can see that I'll get cosine squared is 1 minus sine squared. And so I'm going to replace this parentheses with a cosine squared. Now I want to replace the cosecant squared. And I'm going to use a reciprocal with this one. Now, even though it doesn't say cosecant squared, we really could put the squareds in there. We're just squaring both sides. So that gives me 1 over sine squared to replace cosecant squared with. And then that leaves me with cosine squared over sine squared, which is actually one of our ratio identities. Our ratio identity says cotangent equals cosine over sine. And the other ratio says that tangent equals sine over cosine. And again, you can use the squareds here, no problem with that. And that's how I end up with cotangent squared equals cotangent squared. Now remember, you don't want to skip any steps in your proof because you want to show logically how we move from one step to the next, how we make one side of the equation look exactly like the other side.